want to show you a full day of eating, what a typical day looks like for me on a busy work day. My morning always starts with water and a cup of coffee right away. I am currently waiting for that to finish brewing, and then I'm gonna get some work done while I enjoy my coffee. While waiting for my coffee to finish, I'll also share with you that Scott found the little mouse. So you might have seen this in a previous video, but this little mouse we hide around for each other and try to scare each other between Scott, Celia, and I. So it's a little game that we play, and it was my turn to hide it last, and I've been waiting for Scott to find it. I actually put it in his drink sticks, and he went to have one last night and it scared him so bad. It was so funny. So I'm all done working this morning. Before I go into work, I am just about to make some breakfast and sit and snuggle with my son and read a little bit before going into work. I like making a shake when I'm in a rush and don't have a lot of time to cook a full breakfast. To my shake, I add some unsweetened vanilla almond milk. And then I always add an organic green of some sort, spinach or kale, 2 tablespoons of PB2, a little bit of cacao powder, about 1/3 of a scoop of Chobani chocolate protein powder, and then 1/2 of a banana. And then I always freeze the other half of my ripe banana for my cookie dough shakes that we have every night. And about 1/2 tablespoon to 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. That's all for the base of my shake. Add some ice, blend it up. To the bottom of my shake, I like adding 1 serving or 1/4 cup of this granola. Put it on the bottom so that way I can save it for last. So here's my finished shake. I'm gonna go enjoy this upstairs, snuggling in bed with our son. He's actually in our bed right now, eating his breakfast. He hasn't moved from the upstairs yet. So I'm gonna go hang out with him for a little bit, have breakfast, and then get changed, get ready, get packed up for the day. To head out the door for work for the day, and I always pack a lunch with me, so I try to plan ahead on the weekend and have meals ready to go. Today I actually don't have a meal prepped up, but I do keep some Daily Harvest meals on hand in the freezer for days like today when I don't have a meal prepared. Today what I'm gonna have is this soup. It's edamame and wild rice green curry. You just add some water and microwave it. I'm obsessed with Theo dark chocolate bars. After my lunch, I will have 1, sometimes 2 little squares just for a little treat. I definitely will not eat the whole bar or even half the bar, just a little bit to satisfy my sweet tooth. And then today for an afternoon snack before I work out, I am packing an apple and then just some edamame. And then of course I have my coffee to go. I ran out of my coffee creamer though, unfortunately, so this is just some unsweetened almond milk with my coffee. I also have some water packed up, and this I can just refill throughout the day. And with my lunch, I also pack a spoon because I don't like using disposable silverware. It's a waste, it's terrible for our environment, so I bring my own silverware every day and then bring it back to wash it. I just got home from work and it's almost dinner time. I'm gonna try to get a quick workout in before eating dinner. I am snuggling with my dog, Bella. She's obsessed when I come home and crazy excited all the times. I like working out at home also because then I can cook dinner and do some meal prepping, meal cooking at the same time. So our gym is in the basement and then I run up and down the stairs while I cook and make food.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna try.
So I'm almost about halfway done with my workout tonight, so I'm gonna start some dinner. Like I said, I like to have it preparing so that way when I'm done working out, I can eat dinner. Tonight we're just having something super easy, so I usually keep some frozen pizzas to have on hand just in case I don't feel like cooking or don't have time to cook. I have this one for myself. It's a vegetarian pizza. I have not tried this one yet. Honestly, I just bought it because there was a coupon on it and the ingredients seemed relatively decent. It's 3 servings, so I'll have a serving tonight and then I'll have 2 servings left over. One for my lunch tomorrow and then one probably for this weekend. And then my husband has this cauliflower buffalo chicken pizza. I personally do not eat meat, so that's why I choose the vegetarian or the veggie pizza. We are by ourselves tonight. Our son is not home this evening, so it's just Scott and I for dinner tonight, so we don't have to worry about what Sully is going to eat. With dinner, for some extra nutrients and fiber, I'm planning to make some broccoli and cauliflower. I like to buy the frozen bags of vegetables because they last longer in the freezer and they're just nice to have on hand whenever we need that extra side or serving of vegetables. What I do is I dump whatever we want to eat tonight into a bowl, add a little bit of water, and then I microwave them is how I end up cooking them. So here's my finished dinner. Scott was nice enough to let me cook my pizza first because I'm really hungry tonight. So my pizza's done and I'm gonna have my dinner while his finishes cooking in the oven. I also have to give our dog Bella her food tonight and medicine from her surgery that she had. This veggie pizza is actually surprisingly pretty good. I don't know why I was not expecting to like it, but I'll probably buy this one again. Of course, before bed, I make our healthy cookie dough shake. I think I've shown these shakes in nearly all of my videos so far, so we do really have them every night. I'm not joking. We do not miss nights. That's how much we love having these shakes. What I do is take a little bit of almond milk and put that at the bottom of a blender. Take 1 scoop of Chobani vanilla protein powder, and then I use 2.5 frozen bananas. So I freeze them in half bananas. So I use 5 of these pieces. You saw this this morning when I was freezing my half from breakfast. And then I add in a few dark chocolate chips, and then about a tablespoon or 2 of peanut butter. And then I go and blend this up to make my ice cream. The next thing that I use for my shake is the cookie dough crumbles. These I make up in bulk, so I'll make 6 days worth for us at one time, and then I freeze it 2 servings, 1 for myself, 1 for my husband in each container, so 6 containers, and then I just make more as we're running low, which saves a lot of time for meal prep, etc. I'm not making it every day, just have to make the shake part and have these on hand. So there we have 1 shake for my husband and 1 shake for me. I love the mason jar glass. This is my favorite glass to have my shake out of, and I'm missing my Cool Whip, so I'll add a dollop to the top and it'll be all finished. So while I enjoyed my shake, I wanted to share a few life updates, a few things about my day, about my eating, and also give you an update on our dog. So this is what a normal day of eating looks like for me. It varies definitely from day to day. Some days I feel more hungry, eat more. Some days I'm not as hungry, so I eat a little bit less. And remember that everyone is all individual of what your body needs. I'm only 5 feet tall. That's it. Just over 100 pounds. So I don't need a lot of food. So I try to listen to my body. I try to eat as healthy as possible, but also foods that I enjoy and foods that satisfy my sweet tooth, because I love chocolate. I love sweet things. And that's why we make the shakes every night. So you might have caught a few of my other videos. I mentioned that our dog has been sick. She has this gagging, vomiting, puking up mucus, kind of weird changes in stools, diarrhea, and it's been going on for about a month now and we can't figure it out. She's been to the vet 4 times, actually 4. We've tried a few different things and nothing seems to be working, and she hasn't gotten better. Last Friday, she woke up trembling and wasn't eating, so I got really worried about her. She ended up having an exploration abdominal surgery. It's been a long week, 2 days ago, and the vet opened her up and they essentially did not find anything wrong with her, which is good, but also not good news. It's been very frustrating. She wakes up a lot throughout the night. So she's recovering from surgery. She has this big incision on her abdomen. Like, it's healing nicely. She's doing better than yesterday. And then she has this shirt that we have to keep on her so that she doesn't lick that incision while it heals. I also started putting a diaper on her. I use newborn diapers and I cut a little hole out for her tail. And then I keep those on her while we're gone during the day at work. And then I also put it on her at night, and she hates the diapers, but that way we do not come home to diarrhea and we do not wake up to diarrhea all over our house, our floor, so we're not having to clean up as much messes. So we are trying a few new things, of course, for her again. She's on some new medications and we're switching up her food. So we hope that this helps. We have spent so much time and money on her this month, and overall we just feel bad that we cannot figure out what's wrong, and she's only 4 years old, so she should be happy, healthy, and live a long, healthy life for many more years to come. And then I also wanted to share that tomorrow is September 1st. So we live in Wisconsin, and much of the year is freezing cold, horrible weather, and we really get June, July, August as the best weather months. They're warm, they're nice, and this summer for some reason has just flown by. I don't know what happened. I just feel like this summer went by so much faster than I expected and planned, and I feel like I just didn't get to enjoy it to the most that I had hoped I would. So I've been a little down about that. I don't mean to complain. I really do love my life. I love what I do. I'm very thankful and grateful, but I'm just sad that, my son and I usually go to the beach at least one time each summer, and I didn't even get a chance to take him this summer. Usually we get a few outdoor bike rides in around town, and we actually didn't do our first bike ride until last weekend, so 5 days ago. I think my son and I went for a little bike ride down to the park and back, which was nice, but usually we toot around more, go get ice cream, go around town, and a few times each summer. I also typically run outside during the summer, and I have not completed one run outside at all this summer. I hate running outside in the winter. I will not do so. I work out indoors during the winter at all times, but usually during the summer I'll get a few runs in, and this summer I didn't actually run outside at all, which is so unusual. And I did use the Peloton treadmill. I do love the treadmill, so I do use that a lot, so I didn't feel like I had to go outside. But now that summer is nearing an end, I kind of regret not doing some of those runs outside and enjoying the nice weather. However, Scott and I have a trip to Vegas planned next weekend. We are going to see Ed Sheeran, and Scott's never been to Vegas. I love Ed Sheeran, and he really wanted to go to Vegas, so we're combining those trips. I'm excited to get away for a little bit. I hope to record much of our trip and share some of our ventures with you. Being September 1st tomorrow, I do love fall in Wisconsin. I love everything pumpkin, and I love getting to pumpkin patches, apple orchards, and typically we do 2 during the fall season. So I think I'm gonna set a goal, since I feel like I missed out a little bit on doing summer activities. I'm gonna set a goal and try to do at least 3 different fall activities, maybe more. My husband might not like that though. And really get out and do a lot more activities with Sully and family things for the fall, and enjoy the nice weather before the snow flies. So with Sully being gone tonight, I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my shake, which is sitting right behind me. I'm gonna snuggle with Bella, who's laying on a pile of blankets next to me. I'm actually just gonna turn on one of my favorite TV shows right now, and I don't have a lot of free time typically to watch TV. So I'm gonna take a little time to myself, watch a show, and then go to bed and finish off the work week tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.